my mom, like, I don't have a relationship with her. I have a relationship with my dad. We're very close, and he knows about, like, Scientology. He knows about everything that's going on in my life. He knows that I'm pregnant, which he does not support because that guy is very evil.
Who's the guy?
His
Smoke
name
herb?
is... Thank you
Death
for
Star.
that laugh.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, his name is... But I met him because I used to date Big Head. So
Okay.
when I was over Big Head's house, you know, he lived with Big Head, and then a couple years later, he hit me up and was like, "Oh, you're so pretty." We started dating, and it was like a planned pregnancy.
Okay.
And then I have not gone to Dianetics for this yet, but a little bit. About 5 days ago, he FaceTimed me with a black girl having sex with her, and I introduced them together.
I'm sorry. What? Who is it?
Just some random black
And
girl.
you introduced her to him.
Yeah.
Why'd you say a black girl? Why can't you just say a girl?
I mean, I'm trying to describe her. Like, she's a 30-year-old alcoholic. Okay.
I don't blame you because you're painting the picture for me. It's just like kind of fucking funny.
And he FaceTimed me, and I'm 3 months pregnant, and he like breaks up with me. And I already met everyone at that he works at. Like, you know, like, we're in a really serious relationship. I know we're going from subject to subject, but
wait a minute. So he FaceTimes you while having sex with her. Was he hitting you with like this?
No, like he was on top
like
of her,
this?
and yeah, like that. Basically.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Like 6 days ago, so my voice is gone. I've been like screaming and crying. He has my stuff at his place in Ventura, and like after this, I have to go like call the police and do like the keep the peace and like get my stuff. He like hates me. He like says I'm never gonna be in your baby's life, and he like for no reason, like just to bully me, and like, you know, and then he told the girl, we'll just call him the girl, that like he only got with me because I own a house.
Uh-huh.
I bought my house $236,000 in cash in Tennessee.
So he was
and
in need of a
apparently,
spot?
yeah, he was like, I guess he like agreed to like, you know, because I was like, oh, like, you know, I'm about to be 26, which I am in 3 days. I would like to have a baby soon. This was like this year. He was like, okay, like we can have a baby. And then he's like, oh, well, I thought like, you know, maybe you should like put her house for rent and like move back to LA and like get me a spot. I'm like, are you joking? Like, because I live in Tennessee now. And like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I come out here for like work and stuff, but like to record like studio and stuff. And like,
okay, I'm with you on the parental abuse thing for sure.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
yeah, and like, I don't talk about this. Like,
But
I try not to, but
is there an extent to which you feel like maybe it's not just chaos following you, maybe you're the chaotic one?
I do think when I was a teenager, I was a really bad teenager.
Uh-huh.
Like I would bring like alcohol, like water bottles. I was like real life euphoria as like a teenager, but I was like a virgin until I was like older, until I was like 18.
Well, some of them on Euphoria are virgins at certain points, right?
Yeah, but like I just like, I would like party. Like I would say like, oh, guys at like my high school are like ugly. I need to go talk to guys at college. And like I had a fake ID and I'd go to like clubs and stuff. So I put my mom through hell, but that was later. Like,
So you were acting out sexually, is it fair to say?
Not sexually, but like partying, and I was drinking. So like I don't drink at all. I haven't drank since I was like 15.
I don't think you should drink.
Yeah, I haven't drank since I was like 15. I used to like throw up on the street, and like, you know, after work, like I used to work at this place called Surf Style. Like I would work my shifts and tell my cousins, hey, come to my dad's beach house. And we'd like walk around the beach, like talk to people, and I would drink and like throw up, and like it was just, yeah.
So, okay, you're in high school and then you just moved to Atlanta and become a stripper?
No, like when I was like 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was 20.
So you're out of high school for a
I
little
was
bit.
out of high school.
You graduated?
Yeah, I graduated, yeah.
And so what
I graduated a year early.
I'm gonna just say acting out sexually, like I said before. It feels like that
college,
because you're hanging out with all these older dudes and shit. What else are they doing?
So like basically I was very scared to do anything in high school, but then I went to Mississippi State University for college, and that was before I was dancing. I got arrested, and that's a whole other story.
You were just getting blackout drunk and wilding?
No, I attempted murder, but
what? Who did you attempt to murder?
well, it got dropped down to like another charge, but it was facing 18 years.
What were you doing? You ran down on an op?
No, I did. I like allegedly they said that I burned somebody's skin off with bleach.
An acid attack.
I guess. I mean,
Why did
I
you do
wasn't
that?
there. I did not do that.
How did they manage to charge
I
you with it
have
then?
no idea, but I'm, you know.
Acid attack?
I shouldn't be laughing. It's really bad.
What were the circumstances that led to this?
So it's over and done with, but allegedly they said, it was like my roommate at Mississippi State, and, they said I put toilet bleach in her shampoo.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
how I burned her skin off.
And that did happen
allegedly.
to her?
It did happen.
What
yeah.
happens if I dump bleach on my head and use it like shampoo? Like, I've never even thought about this. Does it just burn through your skin?
Okay, so the tea is that, like, I shouldn't even be saying that word. The situation was, I used to, I brought this guy over to my dorm. And she walked in on me with the guy, and she's like really like overweight, like very jealous, ugly girl. And some stuff went down, and then she like accused me of this. Her dad was a lawyer, but I didn't do it. It's not true. And
she made it up?
Yeah, she made it up.
Why would she make it up?
I mean, that's what, no comment. But
you're saying that she put it in her own shampoo bottle and burned herself?
Allegedly, that happened out of nowhere. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
Jesus Christ.
But that's why but that's not why I dropped out. I actually didn't get kicked out of school for that. My parents were like, you're a woman and you shouldn't be in school anymore. So
you're a woman.
You're a woman.
They didn't think it was right for a girl to be in college?
Yeah. So like I owed like $27,000 in debt from like one semester. I still owe like a couple thousand or whatever. But like, yeah, that's why I didn't graduate. But no, I got off like scotch-free with that. So.
With the acid attack?
Yeah,
okay.
That I allegedly did.
Well, you should like move to Iran. They do that kind of shit all the time. I'm pretty sure that's like a regular part of their lives.
Well, my mom is from Iraq.
Really? Yeah.
So maybe she put the wrong Iraqi.
They always got some good acid attack stories in the news out there and shit. Okay.
I was really crazy a long time ago.
So that was the end of you being in college, and then you moved to Atlanta to be a stripper?
Yes.
Who put you onto that?
So I was actually doing Snapchat Premium back in the day. Remember when like I had my own like little website, like Jessy store or whatever, and I saved up money from that. I bought a car, and
I think because like Lena was the first person I knew who had a private Snapchat. Yeah. And then when I realized you had one, which was maybe like a year or two later, I remember thinking like, oh, everybody is going to have. But then it became OnlyFans, and it became like easy.
I think it was me, Lena, and Riley were the first people to have those websites. And I was making, I'm not joking, $900 to $1,700 a day, which was huge. Like for me, that's even kind of hard to make on OnlyFans now because like it was very not saturated. Now everyone and their mother is on OnlyFans, like from Denise Richards and her daughter, it's so saturated now. But it was so easy to make money. So the dancing came because I was driving my car and I parked, and this girl that was like my age, she got out of a brand new Mercedes Benz. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go follow this girl. And I was like, hey, so like, how'd you get that Mercedes Benz? How old are you? She's like, oh, I'm 20. I was like, me too. And then she's like, oh, I work right here. And I didn't realize I parked in front of a strip club because it was on like a downtown strip. So then I was like, oh, I need to be a stripper. So then that's how it kind of started.
Okay. And did you like being in that environment? How was it stripping?
Yeah, I actually did like it. It was cool. Like I made a lot of friends and stuff like that.
You get a lot of attention?
Mostly like, I mean, yeah, but like, it was just like a job to me. I really liked like hang out with like girls and stuff like that. It was kind of like a cool environment,
Sisterhood.
I guess. Sisterhood. Yeah.
In Atlanta, it's like all black strippers too, probably, right?
Well, the one I was at was more white, but I was only in Atlanta for like maybe like 9 months, and then I moved to Houston. And then, cause, I moved to like Mississippi again because I was like bored and wanted to be with my friends. And then I moved. Somebody said, hey, you should go to Atlanta. And I went to Atlanta, and I was working when I was 21. I was working 11 a.m. to 5 a.m. and I would get 4 hours of sleep, and I had no hot water in my crib.
Doing what?
Dancing.
Oh, what the fuck? Why would you be working such insane hours?
That was the shifts. So like
every girl was working that long?
No, I was making like at least $1,000 a day.